What's a good time to stay in an organization? 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20? No, I say 20 because recently one of my friends said, look, you took 4 job changes to become a managing director. I stayed in the same company and became an MD. So by staying in a company, do you achieve anything? Or by leaving and joining another company, you get more things for yourself. It's a tough ask because everything is contextual. There are stories about people who stayed long and grown and people who moved on and got better opportunities because they were able to adapt and actually get the opportunities that came their way. I actually look at 2 years at a time. I'll tell you why. Once I went to a campus interview and we were interviewing a lot of people, and when we made a presentation first, we actually talked about the glorious past of a company, the leaders, and of course we were showcasing people who had spent a lot of time, become directors in 10 years, vice presidents in 12 years, somebody became an APAC head, and it was all about people who had certain tenures in the company and how successful they had become. So then we broke for a break and we're having a cup of tea, and a couple of aspirants spoke to us. One of them asked, can you tell me something that we can achieve in about 2 to 3 years in your company? Because this 10 years is like too long to, achieve. And one of them joked by saying, Kal kisne dekha hai? That sort of set me thinking. And when we came back, we started talking about what could possibly happen in 2 to 3 years. It was a kind of a difficult thing for us because campus interviews were all about, what we'll achieve when we spend time in the company and how, our leaders have grown. But we all need to now realize that we can't think of careers beyond a certain time. So today when I talk to somebody who's joined us or any other company I work for, I ask to look at them for the first 2 years. My logic for the 2 years is that it takes about 6 months or so to learn the job and later on sort of becoming productive and paying back, if at all you can call that. Of course, when I became an entrepreneur, when some of the people who knew us were joining us and they said, they'll give us 5 years. There also I used to tell them that, look at the first 2 years because you don't know what kind of a setting is this, whether you can actually adjust, we can adjust to you. And it's sort of coming together. So from that day onwards, that campus interview taught me that, 2 years is the time that you tell anybody. Uske baad, whatever comes is just a bonus. Let me know what you think about what's a good time to spend in an organization.